Hi there, Sensei here. So we all know this man, right? Yes, this is Itachi Uchiha, the prodigy of the Uchiha clan. Joined the academy at age 6 and graduated from the entire academy a few months later. Yes, that's how much of a prodigy he actually was. Like, just imagine starting school at 6 years old and then in less than a year you graduate the entire academy. Like, that's actually insane if you think about it. Itachi was capable of understanding, comprehending, and mastering any skill he had been taught almost instantly. He was talented for sure. Many times we actually see that talented people start taking their talent and gifts for granted and start not putting in much effort. But this was not the case with Itachi. Why was Itachi so motivated to keep learning, to keep improving himself, to keep getting better? What made him do that? To discover this, we have to go back only a few years to a certain event that changed Itachi's life forever. And yes, this one event was the main cause for him to make the worst decisions possible, despite him being such a genius. You see, when Itachi was 4 years old, he witnessed the Third Shinobi World War firsthand and saw all the violence, death, pain, destruction, and suffering that this caused everyone and everything around him. Because of this, a need arose in him to stop all fighting in the world. To do this, he decided to relentlessly train every day and become the most elite ninja out there, the best of the best. By becoming the best ninja, he would be able to stop all fighting as he was the strongest. You see, this way of thinking is exactly what led him to make the worst decision in his life. Itachi wanted to be the best ninja out there so that he could stop all fighting. Itachi never thought about becoming the best person he could be. Instead, he wanted to be the best ninja. He followed the typical road to become a ninja, but at a much faster pace. You see, on the day he actually graduated from the academy, he was approached by a man called Danzo. Yes, the infamous Danzo Shimura. Danzo had an inherent hate towards the Uchiha clan and had now found the perfect pawn to use against them. Despite Itachi being such a genius, at the end of the day he was still a little kid, and Danzo knew this. Danzo analyzed Itachi's motivations, his way of thinking, and manipulated it to fulfill his twisted vision. Itachi wanted to be a good ninja so bad that he was willing to do anything to be that. So when a high-ranking Hokage level ninja like Danzo started mentoring him, he accepted everything Danzo offered him with open arms. And a few years later, Itachi became a high-ranking member under Danzo's special assassination and tactical squad called the Anbu. Danzo made him become a double agent, spying on his own clan, his own family, and Itachi just accepted this, even though he deep down inside knew that it was wrong. Around this time, there was a conflict brewing between the Uchiha clan and the Hidden Leaf village, which they were a part of. So much so that the Uchiha clan was planning a coup d'etat. Knowing this, Danzo managed to make Itachi believe that in order to be a good ninja, he should murder his entire clan and thus protect the larger village. And Itachi just accepted this, even though yet again he knew deep within his heart that it was the wrong decision. You see, nowadays we would call a person like Itachi a typical company man, a yes man, a lapdog for his bosses. Itachi never went against the orders of his higher-ups, nor did he even protest against it, even though he knew they were wrong, because he wanted to be a good ninja instead of being a good human being. He never thought what it meant to be a good human being. Yes, he called himself a pacifist. He was against all acts of war, all acts of violence, yet he committed the worst of them all, mass murder, genocide. Itachi sold his soul long ago, and now he had to pay the ultimate price of suffering for the rest of his life, knowing that what he was about to do was wrong, and he knew this deep within his heart. So Itachi murdered his entire clan as ordered, including his mother, father, girlfriend, and relatives, and then went into hiding in pure pain and pure suffering. But now let's analyze this. Was it actually a good decision? Was it actually a good decision to murder his own clan in order to prevent more lives from being lost? Was this actually the case? Let's think about it. So for one, the higher-ups gave Itachi the permission to spare his little brother Sasuke. Why was that? Why only spare Sasuke? Aren't there more children in the Uchiha clan that could be spared? This makes no sense. Mind you that not every member of the Uchiha clan becomes a ninja. There are regular people in the Uchiha clan out there too. So this should have been the first clue for Itachi that something was wrong. The second one being that they claimed that murdering all of the Uchiha members would lead to less overall deaths. This thinking is flawed. Because just a couple years later, a guy like Pain arrives, destroys the entire village, but there was a shinobi there called Tsunade, and she managed to save almost everyone. She would have been able to do the same. They just wanted the Uchiha clan dead. Itachi was just too much of a little kid to understand this, and he didn't deeply think about it. He just wanted to be a good ninja. But there's one more point. There 100% were some members of the Uchiha clan that were hesitant about the coup d'etat. Itachi would never have been able to do this if he just talked to them, communicated with them, asked them, explained to them what would happen, and he would have been able to escort all of these people, including their children, to safety so that they did not have to participate in this coup. Because remember, everyone respected Itachi. He was a genius, so everyone wanted his help, everyone respected him, and they respected his opinion too. You know, analyzing Itachi's life, what he's been through, it made me think about a quote that I read somewhere. It's a quote by Fyodor Dostoevsky. The quote goes like this: "It takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently." Itachi is the prime example of this. He was blinded by his own desire of being a good ninja, seeking acceptance from his higher-ups, wanting to be the best ninja out there, that he sacrificed his heart. And I wanted to say this so that people could learn this lesson. We all can learn something from this. Always act according to your own integrity. Always think for yourself. Don't accept things blindly. This will ensure that you will not suffer the horrible pain and regret that comes with just blindly following everyone. It will only lead you through a path of despair and sadness in the end. Meanwhile, if you just follow your own heart, regardless what happens, you'll always be content with it because you always followed what you wanted to do. So that was it, everyone. That was my perspective on Itachi Uchiha, his character and his personality. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found my perspective entertaining. And let me know down below. I'm curious to know what you think. Do you think he made the right decisions? And one more thing. I really put a lot of effort into making this video. It's my first video and I want to make many more because I love analyzing the depths of characters and their personalities. It would mean a lot to me if you could like this video and subscribe, because it would show me that people are interested in this type of content. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for listening, and know that you are appreciated. This is Sensei signing out.